Hey there! I was about to say it's been a while, but I don't think it really has, at least not for you guys. I am finally getting around to recording the video I mentioned, probably like 3 videos earlier that I was gonna do, where I explain my absence from the YouTube world. As you can see, I am a real mess. Well, I think you all know by now that I can't keep the same hair color for longer than like 2 weeks. Currently I'm trying to go back to blonde. Right now it's just a mess, but I'm kind of liking it, to be honest. As you can tell, we have a new background behind me. It's a real mess, and I will be talking to you about that in a minute. So, well, yeah, I'm just gonna be telling you guys pretty much everything that has been going on, because a lot has been going on. Clearly, I look like an ass right now. I really don't feel like doing makeup, and everything is very hot right now, and I am very, very busy and stressed, so I don't have much time for makeup. So, there are quite a few reasons as to why I have been absent these past months. I think it's been like probably like 3 or 4 months since I like pretty frequently uploaded, even though back then already was pretty bad. Yeah, as I mentioned, I'm hoping to get around to start uploading videos at least once a week or once every other week. That is my goal, so I hope we can get there soon. So don't worry, you will be seeing more from me. I just don't know exactly when. Yeah, I'm just gonna go follow the list here. It's not like in chronological order, but I'm just gonna go for this because it will be the easiest for me. Number 1, sleep. I have always struggled with sleeping. I never sleep well, and it has been extra bad these past months. I can't for the life of me sleep, because in Sweden it is actually 11 in the evening right now, and I'm using just all natural lighting. So it is incredibly bright in Sweden during summer, but then it's dark during winter, so not chill. So yes, the warm weather and the sunlight really messes me up, and I can't sleep, and that makes it really hard for me to balance this with all these other things and keeping like a normal human schedule, because nowadays I actually need to be places. So the sleeping really, like, I get up as early as I can, I do the things I need to do, and then I like pass out again, so I can't, like, I just need to focus on sleeping and getting where I need to get. So, and like even then I'm still not like fully being able to get this to work. Okay, so we're just gonna cross that one out now, because I can't keep on talking for ages. Next little point thing I have is my breakup. I went through a breakup. It was actually like many weeks ago. I don't really keep track, but it has been, I have been single for quite a while, and I don't really feel like talking too much about the breakup, honestly. I was in a pretty toxic relationship for the past, I think it lasted for 7 months. So, and like the last 2 months were really, really rough. Mentally, I was like really drained, and I'm not gonna say that it was his fault or anything, because I just don't think we worked well together. I'm gonna say that I think I am too soft, and I think he kinda ate me up with how like kinda tough and rough he is. So we didn't work out, so he was the one that broke up, but I was trying, but I just couldn't let go. So everything was just very, very draining, and it was hard to focus on anything really. But I think like the 2 last months of the relationship, I still, like, I knew that it wasn't going to work, and I was kind of processing it. So once everything was like completely over, I felt great again after a few days. I actually felt much, much better than I had like in the past 2 months or so. So that's that. But no matter what, breakups are still rough. So he also, once again, I'm not gonna say that that was his fault, but I started struggling a lot with my body image. I have always been incredibly skinny, and now I have gained a lot of weight. And I am not so skinny anymore. I'm not fat, but I'm not skinny either. And that also made me feel ugly and grossed out with myself. I also struggle a lot with acne, now that I'm more stressed. So I just feel really grossed out with myself, and so I don't want to put makeup on myself because I don't feel pretty. And I was trying to get to that I could feel he wasn't attracted to me in some way, or maybe it was just like something I made up, but it really felt like he was as grossed out with me as I was. So that also kind of is something that's still affecting me, and I'm really struggling with loving myself. I am trying to lose weight because I just can't go on looking in the mirror and not recognizing myself. It's really weird and really strange. Like, I don't think my face looks that different more than my double chin, which makes me feel a bit insecure, but my body, my stomach, I have a lot more fat there, and I feel very insecure, and when I look at myself, I don't recognize myself, and that's like a really uncomfortable feeling. Moving to more positive things, I have gotten a lot of help from our government thingy-ish, I don't really know, but I am in this program that's pretty much like rehab. So I have like a counselor that I see, and she helps me with pretty much everything, like scheduling appointments and calling people and, you know, all that stuff. So it's super amazing, and also grateful. Through them I also need to go to something that we call the arena, which basically is like super cozy. It's chill, you can do whatever you want to do there. They help you out, and like if you say, hey, I wanna do this project, they can actually fund you and help you out with it. So it's so nice. So I need to go and be there 3 times a week. And this kind of goes back to the whole thing with sleeping. I don't sleep well, so it's hard for me to get there. So I am not going there as much as I should and want to. So that really sucks. So like, this thing is just such a like big change with going out. Like, even if it's just like 3 or 2 times a week, it's still a lot for me to handle. And so that's also makes it really hard to balance things, because I'm still getting used to this. So that's why I can't like balance everything as I want to. Since I'm not in that relationship, I don't speak as much English, so my English might be a bit more like rough around the edges, so I'm sorry about that. I might be repeating words, and I might not speak so like Spanish, so I'm sorry about that. Through them I received all financial support, so I have actually money now, so I can actually like buy things for myself, and I can pay off my bills, because I actually did get into some really serious debt that also took a lot of, well, mind power from me, because it was like really bad, almost as bad as you could get. Since I received the financial support right when I was getting in that really bad place, I could solve it, and I got away with just like a little bloop thingy in my credit score. Shit, I don't really know what to call it in English. I also, well, just went through like a psychiatric investigation. Basically I went to 3 days in a row of intense therapy and stuff. Like, she did tests on me and everything to see what it is that I suffer from. I'm not gonna go into all that, because that is for a whole other video. But I got some really interesting results, even though I still haven't received any official diagnosis. But that took a lot of energy from me. It was incredibly stressful, even though I loved this. Well, the psychiatrist, she was so nice. I really loved how she was as a person. Still talking about your deepest, darkest like thoughts and everything, pretty much everything that's like wrong about you. It's very draining, and I had intense nightmares every night, and I had so much anxiety. So it was kind of crazy, but now I'm done with that, so that's super nice. So I will receive my diagnosis in August, I think. So I hope that I will get what I'm expecting, because I think yeah, I will be really like baffled if I don't receive at least 2 of the ones I think I have. Next thing, I have actually friends now, so it's kind of the butterfly effect, and I just keep on meeting more and more people, so now I actually have like a really nice friend group, and I feel like a lot of people actually are like similar to me, and kind of have the same struggles, many of them, so they can understand me, and I don't have to be so scared about talking about myself and what I struggle with, which is something I always feel that I gotta kind of keep this filter on. I still do, but maybe we can eventually work through that too. Of course, I'm still struggling with my social issues. Always glad I'm making a fool out of myself, over talking, over sharing, all that stuff that I'm so very good at. But I hope there's something that I can either get over or I'll get help with through my diagnosis. I still don't know how we pronounce that word. But yes, it's really nice that I'm getting so social like stimulants, because I have been extremely isolated these past years. Of course, the thing that you probably noticed first of all when this video started was my background. The background has changed yet again, and I'm happy to announce that this is actually my own very place. This is my apartment. It's a small little one-room apartment. It's small and cozy, but I should be able to fit all my stuff still. I am all up in moving in and getting stuff set up and painting and all that stuff. As fun as the moving is, it's probably the thing that's putting the most pressure on my mind at the moment. I am struggling a lot with this whole change of being alone in a little place. I'm so used to having my family around me. I feel incredibly uneasy not having them around me. I feel incredibly uneasy not having my cats with me, because my cats are my children. And I can honestly start crying now about how awful it feels to not being able to bring my cats with me. I might have them here over winter, and I'll build some like little shelves, a lot of shelves for them and stuff, so they can at least, so I can at least have them for the winter when they don't go out anyways, because it's cold. Honestly, just before I started recording this video, I was having like a real breakdown, and I had full-on suicidal thoughts on everything. It was intense, and I was like this close to just taking the bus and walking like the 40-minute walk to my parents' home, because I just didn't want to be alone here. I'm doing better now, so I'll hopefully be able to sleep here. Anyways, let's not keep things so dark. It's also amazing, fantastic that I can have this place, and if we're busy with filming and creating makeup looks and not worrying so much about bothering others, of course, it is still an apartment, so I will have to be a bit careful, but it's not as bad as it is when I live in my house. Of course, there will be videos that are mainly focused on my apartment. Actually, I have a lot of updates on my phone, because I couldn't just bring my camera with me every time I did stuff in my apartment, because it's big and I didn't want it to get even more fucked up than it already is. To conclude, there's so much positive change in my life, even though it might not always feel positive for me, because my mind is just messed up. But all this change is really hard for me, because change for me is hard. But now I am starting to get closer to the finish line, so then I can finally get back to doing YouTube, because YouTube is like a big passion of mine, and I love doing this, and I hope I can improve, and maybe even one day I can like actually earn some coin on it, and maybe I'll even be able to have it at least as a part-time job. Oh yeah, of course, there's actually one final thing that is probably maybe the most exciting thing, at least for me. That is that I have finally gotten my top surgery date, and I'm getting a bit teary-eyed just talking about it, because some of you might know that I have waited for this. Well, I have been needing top surgery since I was 16. I have been on the waiting list for over a year, It was supposed to only take 3 months, then it was supposed to take 6 months. As great as our health system can be, since it is free, it takes very, very long, and now that more trans people are dying to come forward, which is of course amazing. It also means that the doctors can't really keep up with us all, and they aren't really that many that choose that kind of like line of doctorness. So that means it took very, very long and much longer than expected, and I have cried over my top surgery countless of nights. I have really been struggling with dysphoria, so yeah, but now that I actually have a date, I'm just beyond relieved and I'm so excited. My top surgery date is the 6th of September, so it's just about 2 months until then, and I will try to like take you with me on that journey. I can't promise that I will be able to. Maybe I'll just do it to my phone like I do with the apartment, because my phone camera isn't that bad. So I can document and stuff, so you can see everything. I don't know what else to say other than thank you so much for your patience and for your support. We are still getting close to 10k subscribers, which is like unreal. So many people. So feel free to comment and share any stories you have, if you can relate to anything I've said, down below. I love reading your comments, and I try to respond to them, even though I don't always know what exactly to say, because I'm socially awkward. Have a great day or night or evening, whatever.